I was shocked and devastated when my friend Tim Russert, NBC News' Washington bureau chief and moderator of Meet the Press, died in 2008 after suffering a heart attack at work. Tim was only 58. After this tragedy, many questions were raised. Although Tim had been diagnosed previously with heart disease, he'd never had any symptoms. To control his risk factors, he was taking blood pressure pills and a statin to lower his cholesterol, worked out with an exercise bike, and was trying to lose weight. Just weeks earlier, he had passed a stress test with flying colors, and his heart function had appeared good, one of his doctors told the New York Times. At the time, the doctor had estimated Tim's risk of suffering a heart attack in the next 10 years at only 5%, based on a widely used risk calculator. What went wrong? Did his doctors miss something, or was Tim's heart attack, which triggered sudden cardiac arrest that killed him, truly impossible to predict or prevent? To find out, I asked the Larry King Cardiac Foundation to convene a panel of experts to discuss these questions. As we looked for the cutting-edge thought leaders in the field of heart attack and sudden cardiac arrest prevention to serve on the panel, one name kept popping up: Dr. Bradley Bale, co-founder of the Doneen Method. I was so impressed by the expertise and insights that Dr. Bale brought to the panel, which also included the president of the American Medical Association and the head of the National Heart, Blood, and Lung Institute, that I told him I'd do anything in my power to help spread the word about the remarkably effective heart attack and stroke prevention plan that he and Amy Doneen, ARNP, have developed. I wish my friend Tim Russert could have met these two renowned heart attack prevention specialists prior to his fatal event. Although it is too late for him, it's not too late for you to meet them. Their wisdom and science-backed prevention plan shared in this book can help ensure that you avoid Tim's tragic fate. As you will hear in this book, the Doneen Method doesn't rely solely on indirect ways of evaluating heart health, such as stress tests and risk calculators, both of which can be tragically unreliable for some people, such as Tim. I've heard many other stories about people who pass these tests only to later die from a heart attack. Instead, the Doneen Prevention Program harnesses leading-edge genetics along with the latest science to identify which people harbor silent and potentially deadly plaque in their arteries before a heart attack or stroke occurs. This book also reveals hidden causes of heart attacks, surprising red flags that can signal heart attack risk, even when everything else seems fine, and potentially life-saving action steps, including simple but powerful lifestyle changes.